The world is home to some 4,416 cities, from the crumbling grandeur of Rome to the bristling, ultra-modern towers of Shanghai. It includes tiny Adamstown, a microscopic settlement in the Pitcairn Islands with a population of only 48. It includes Venice, a floating city laced by idyllic canals and breathtaking palazzos. And like the people who inhabit them, each has its own distinctive personality, allure, photo-worthy moments, and reasons to pay them a visit. Here, in our humble opinion, are the world's most beautiful cities. The first one is Florence, Italy. While Rome may get the credit for being Italy's most historic city, Florence holds the flame for sheer, unadulterated Italian beauty. A walk down any cobblestone street will reveal astonishing piazzas and cathedrals, and the skyline dominating the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore is a cannot miss. Also a must-see? The museums and galleries packed to the rafters with some of the world's most exquisite and enduring art, not least Michelangelo's iconic David, poised beneath a specially designed portal to the heavens themselves. The second one, St. Petersburg, Russia. Before there was St. Petersburg, Russia's own Paris of the East, there was an area of uninhabited swampland. From these humble foundations, Peter the Great, Tsar until 1728, raised a Russian city to rival the Baroque and Renaissance fortresses of Europe's West, drawing heavily on the regality of Paris. It is remarkable for its many discrete islands, for the pulsing artery of Nevsky Prospect, and for the gilded, imperial towers of the Hermitage, a museum containing so many works of art you could spend a life walking its halls and still never glimpse all of them. The third one is Charleston, South Carolina. Poised on the Atlantic coast of South Carolina, Charleston possesses a near-magnetic allure for its residents and the myriad visitors who make their way to this dazzling, colonial city each year. Despite the boulevards of the Battery, a street lined with grandly charming houses, and the Bermudian limestone and cobbles of Chalmers Street, the city, founded way back in 1670, is no ossified relic. Rather, it is home to a glamorous and burgeoning creative set who have fueled its proliferation of buzzy bars, award-winning, nouveau southern cuisine, world-class distilleries, and stylish hotels. Fourth one, Cape Town, South Africa. For those who live in London and New York, it is easy to become accustomed to the idea of a city as a place of sprawling development, where nature can seem very far away. Cape Town tells a different story, shadowed by the magnificent beauty of Table Mountain and its penguin-thronged beaches. The great outdoors are a vital part of daily life in this buzzing, energetic city. From the green lungs of the Kirstenbusch Botanical Gardens to the electrifying nightlife along the Viande waterfront, Cape Town is one of the most dramatic and exciting urban locations in the world. And in 2014, it was tapped as a world design capital, demonstrating its conscientious blend of natural beauty and human creativity. The next one is Bruges, Belgium. This former seaport in western Flanders remains a waterborne city to this day, despite the shifting of the coast. A network of charming canals link this small polis of beautiful belfries, tottering houses, and bucolic squares to the vast waters of the North Sea. From the Gronerae, or Green Canal, with romantic 17th-century manses, trees, and fronds lining its banks, to the gilded glamour of the Burg, the city's Baroque central square, where the commercial and civic heart of the city still beats, this city paints a vivid tapestry. Magnificent architecture and exceptional people watching is best enjoyed from Bruges' myriad street-side cafes, and not an appropriate place to partake in Belgium's obsession with Trappist, or monk-brewed, beer. The sixth one, Edinboro and Leith, United Kingdom. For pure unadulterated drama and craggy romance, Edinburgh and its seaside settlement, Leith, make a strong case for being the most beautiful city in the UK. Home to the world's largest annual arts festival, the city houses a robust collection of gorgeous Victorian streets, such as the stately Royal Mile, charming pubs and markets, and high-flying architecture, not least iconic Edinburgh Castle. Leith, the city's port, has become the area's trendiest new neighborhood. Once a down-at-heel area made famous by the film Trainspotting, it has been transformed in recent years into an exciting hub of bars, Michelin-starred restaurants, galleries, and performance spaces. The seventh one is Jaipur, India. A trip to India wouldn't be complete without experiencing the grandeur of Old City, a near-cinematic journey through the colors of the vast city palace complex, the pink-hued Palace of Winds, and the gigantically geometric sculptural instruments of Jantar Mantar. These were built by King Sawai Jai Singh II in 1734, and today are listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Alongside the city's rich and deep history, you should also stop by the jewelry district, including its stunning gem palace, known to have been frequented by Princess Diana and Elizabeth Taylor both, and pick up a talisman of your own. The eighth one is Kyoto, Japan. A sense of the past permeates this legendary Japanese metropolis. One of the most well-preserved ancient cities in the country, a trip to Kyoto will introduce you to hundreds of years of Japanese history and landscape. From the natural splendor of its Arashiyama district, through which the tranquil Hanzu River flows, thick with cherry blossom in March and April, to the 1,000 red torii gates of the recognizable Fushimi Inari Shrine, the beauty in Kyoto is mesmerizing. Travelers will undoubtedly find serenity and beauty at the tiered red castle of Naiho, and the city's artfully sculpted dry landscape gardens, Sansui. And the ninth is Chivchow in Morocco. Soaring high among the rarefied peaks of the Atlas Mountains, Chivchow is a labyrinthine, historic city whose houses are famously painted in shades of striking blue. Various theories have emerged as to the origins of this tradition, from their religious symbolism to Jewish residents who settled in the city during the 1930s and 40s, to the color's function as a cooling agent and a natural insect repellent. Regardless, it's captivating. In contrast to the bustle and energy of Marrakech, this mountainous city offers an opportunity to enjoy a slower and more contemplative way of life, and a notable spot to enjoy some of the most incredible scenery in North Africa.